WNBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal, Louisiana State University.
Way up the ladder, I came out the mud, it was an ugly chapter.
Good game last night. Let's go! One more. Just like that. Now we're rolling. Yes, easy work.
I'm ready to go somewhere warm. Let's make this quick work.
Let's get this win, MP.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Then there's Monroe. Then there's Williamson. A shot's good from Hayes.
We've talked about this before. Hayes plays with great awareness for his age.
Monroe in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Graham with the ball. Last time out he had 13 points. Towns is doubled. No good on the shot. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Got that bucket in no time at all.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Pass to Gobert. Hayes with it. This one for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Jones. Monroe outside. All sorts of time. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look.
Graham kicks to Towns. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Rejected by Monroe. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 7 points for Clutch.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up. Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Towns against Williamson. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Kursoff, and the layup is good.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Brown against Ingram. Towns down low. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here is Monroe. He's got 7. Ingram left side. It's stolen by Gobert. Brown the pass to Graham. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Brown. Here's Hayes. Off target from outside. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 4. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Here's Graham. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Gobert with a screen on Monroe. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Monroe outside.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now here's Graham. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Hayes, no good. New Orleans leading by 6. Monroe outside. Down low. And it's Ingram missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Passes it to Hayes. Now here's Towns. Covered by Williamson. Towns dishes to Graham. Just 4 to shoot. On deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. McCollum's checked in for Herbert Jones. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Taking a look at the Hornets, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are,
They believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Now here's Towns. 32 points for him last game against Dallas.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power.
Now here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Monroe. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Hayes. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Monroe outside. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Monroe. Ingram's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Towns. Back to Graham. Rejected by Monroe. Williamson kicks to Monroe. To the inside. Kershaw lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the pass to Towns. Over Williamson. Another miss by Minnesota.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Ingram. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Here's Gobert, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Monroe, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Carter kicks to Graham. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change. Krzyzewski's checked in. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Pelicans, number 1.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
Here's Neto. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count the basket.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Pelicans leading by 12. Monroe, the pass to Ingram. Here's the feed to Williamson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williamson's got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Neto. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Monroe looking around. Williamson, the screen. And Monroe kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Towns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Aston Worrell fires from deep. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Ingram. Some changes for Minnesota. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Green in for Raul Neto. Both free throws good for Ingram. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Towns. Carter for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Monroe with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Carter against Monroe. Outside, Green. Back to Carter. Towns, a screen on Monroe. Carter with the bucket.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A 12-point game. Inside, Ingram. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Green. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Now here's Ingram. 13 points in the game. Here's Monroe. A shot off that time. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans.
Let's keep it up.
He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Minot in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He added 37 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Passes to Brand. Kicks to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Brand sets a screen for Ingram. And they get it back. Back to McCollum from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Carter the pass to Nwora. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nwora's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's McCollum. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. He dishes it to Monroe. Over Carter. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Brand's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Carter. That shot misses. Good D by McCollum. Monroe against Carter. Monroe left side from downtown. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Monroe against Carter. Here's Minot. Still scoreless. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Brand.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's Ingram on the wing. From outside the arc. Minot pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 19. Carter on the wing. The pass to Towns. Shoots over Monroe. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now McCollum. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Towns. Out to Carter. Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
McCollum with the ball. Monroe outside. Shoots it. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nwora. Poked away. Stolen by Monroe. Brand outside.
I see him.
Ingram passes to Pokusevski. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Towns with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Astonagi. Carter against Monroe. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Towns. Rebound by Monroe.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the middle. And it's blocked. Carter looking around. Passes it to Nwora. Carter against Monroe. Goes up from the top of the key. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now, here is Monroe. He had 37 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Brand, and Jones subbed in for McCollum. The pass to Hayes. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Here's Monroe, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Monroe. The Timberwolves making a switch here, and so Monroe nails both of them. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Brown. Gobert with a screen on Ingram. Here's Brown. Nails the wide open jump shot. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Carter against Monroe. 6 to shoot. It's Ingram on the wing. 15 points in the game. And there it is for him.
We know Ingram's capable of having big nights, but now we're seeing it more and more and more.
And Hayes kicks to Carter. Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. From beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
And here is Williamson. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The offensive rebound. And it goes down 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Carter outside. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now here's Hayes. After the miss from Monroe, Hayes no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Monroe outside. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move. By Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now, here is Monroe. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Connects on the foul line jumper. Monroe's got 16 points.
And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wara checked in. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson against Towns. Brown outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the paint. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Monroe. Monroe's got his 9th assist in the game now. Hayes the pass to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And Towns drops them both. 51 seconds left in the first half. Williamson outside. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown against Jones. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Monroe's shot is good.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
From deep three-point land, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. And guys, I was just thinking, as I often do, in your travels around the league, the only team you both played for was the Orlando Magic.
Can he play for them?
6 games, and it was the worst 6 games of my life.
How many of those games did you start?
I started 2, and I should have started all of them. That's another story.
And you know what else? The Magic also say it was the worst 6 games for them. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Pelicans.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry out there.
Yeah, you can see these guys enjoying playing together. That makes everything easier. Practice, traveling, all of it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Monroe is out there with Herbert Jones. Now here's Graham. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Towns a screen on Monroe. And the pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Williamson missing. The Timberwolves shooting a low 30% mark from the field. He's in the post, defended by Jones. Monroe against Graham. Got it. Good job in the low post. Graham's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Pelicans leading by 22. Monroe wide open. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Williamson's got 10 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Graham against Monroe. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Hayes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Williamson a screen on Graham. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Graham with the ball. Jones covering. Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Hayes hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Monroe, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Hayes kicks to Towns. Monroe against Graham. From 10 feet out, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Jones, the pass to Monroe. Ingram right side. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Graham against Monroe. Graham sets a screen for Brown. Towns at the elbow. Over Jones. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Monroe against Graham. Williamson from long range. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
And here is Graham. Outside, Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Monroe with it, picked up by Brown. And Monroe kicks to Williamson. On baseline, Jay. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Having a relaxed style, Ingram is sometimes accused of lacking passion. Not, but he plays with a lot of heart.
Now here's Graham. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Passes it to Graham. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Williamson a screen on Gobert. Monroe. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Gobert. After the miss from Monroe. And the basket by Gobert.
Looking very comfortable on the interior. Gobert gets his.
Williamson outside. Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the basket is good. Graham's got 6 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Williamson a screen on Graham. Back to Monroe. The pass to Williamson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Pass to Gobert. Now Hayes. Over in the corner, Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns for 3. That one doesn't go.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Outside, Jones. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Now here's Hayes, defended by Jones. Now here's Gobert. He has 6. Back to Hayes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's big time. Hayes draws the bump and has the body control to complete the play.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New Orleans.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Pokusevski. The 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Pass to Gobert. And here is Graham. Here's Nora. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution, number 32, Alex Caruso.
On defense, Minnesota. Now, Pokusevski. He's got 5. No good from Brand. Graham with the ball. Over to the left wing. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Monroe. A good-looking shot from the wing.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both. New Orleans has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Monroe with it, now defended by Gobert. And they pick up 2. He has 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Graham. He's got 6. It's Brown on the wing. There's the pass to Nwora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Graham. Brown outside. Rebound by Monroe. The Pelicans shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And it's Williamson missing. The Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Hayes, the pass to Graham. Back to Hayes. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Monroe. 22 points for him. In the corner, it's Ingram. From past the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Ingram's got 26.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Minnesota calls timeout. Krzyzewski's checked in for the Pelicans. Alex Caruso comes in for Ingram. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Pelicans 4th.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
The Timberwolves shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Tipped away. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Williamson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Nwora. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Nagy, defended by Pokusevski. It's deflected.
Timed it just right. Alex Caruso said no, no, no.
Monroe against Graham. Caruso off the pick from Monroe. 1:24 left in the third. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Graham, the pass to Nwora. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williamson double team. Monroe finds Williamson. And And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Graham, the pass to Nwora. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw missing. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And he's checked in for the Pelicans. He doesn't get the second one. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-7 run. Takes a step back. Now Monroe kicks to Caruso. Brand outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
For the Pelicans, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Brand nails both of them. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Minot. Here's Najee. Passes to Carter. Here's Nwora. Defended by Caruso. Puts up a 3. Nwora can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so it's New Orleans. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
nice team win. Let's keep it going.